And we're live.
All right, good day, folks. We're about to stream the Reggae Boys against Japan Under 23 team. Hope we have a good one. This should be a not walk in the park, but a good favorable result for the Reggae Boys. So we're off. It almost sound like horse racing. We're off. So some of these Japan players actually look older than under 23 though. It's hilarious. Well, all right, so goal kick to Jamaica. 41 seconds gone in the game so far. And Jamaica is to kick out ball, goal kick.
Lineup is Dylan Barnes, Curtis Tilt, Amari Bell, Wesley Harding, Liam Moore, Ravel Morrison, Kevin Lambert, Devon Speedy Williams, Blair Turgot, Kemal Malcolm, Javon East. Can't find no link. It's on CVM TV. It's on CVM TV.
So the Reggae Boys currently knocking around the ball in their half, around the back. Reggae Boys playing it back. Poor touch there by Harding. Into touch to Japan under 23 players. Forward searching ball. Well covered though by the Reggae Boys. Speedy Williams with it. Play.
I'm going to share the lineup.
3-3. Reggae Boys playing fire pretty much having the ball, playing around in the back.
That's the lineup.
All right, some space there for Harding on the attack. So putting the ball together in the space ball though.
Any goals yet?
No, it's scrappy. It's the Japanese of a set piece. There's nothing to write on so far. Nothing at all. Japan pursuing some practice within the Jamaica camp.
Already making his presence felt, is he? We work that from America to take his possession.
All right.
Who has content to stay on the at the moment? That's Liam Moore who made that pass.
Testing. If you're just joining us, 11 minutes gone in the game. It's nil all. So far, a very scrappy first 10 minutes so far.
We're under a lot of pressure from the Japanese right now.
So at the moment, Japan bouncing the ball around in the center circle, passing it back and forth, while the Jamaica team sits in their half and watch. This Japan under 23 team looks dangerous. Jamaica having the ball in defense, passing it out into midfield. That looks like tilt being fouled by the Japanese.
And that was more.
Jamaica hasn't really come out of their half yet. The goalkeeper making his debut, the Dylan Barnes passing it upfield.
I think the goalkeeper has been the best player for us so far.
Is that
But
I'm
people
seeing?
is almost like it's almost as if it's Jerome Wade coaching today. He's
I
the
was just
only,
about to say
he's the
that to
coach I'm
have
seeing on the touch on the touchline. I'm not seeing
yeah,
Whitmore. So it's look like a
We
Jerome Wade led
we
team.
lose it. Japan, another attack for Japan. The Reggae Boys got back.
But the game is very scrappy though. Very scrappy. Reggae Boys not having a lot of possession of the ball, chasing the ball a lot. It's supposed to be a 4-3-3. It almost it's supposed to seem like it should be, but it totally broken down and
it's looking like
having
a
the Japanese players kind of
5-4-1.
camping there off. So finally some possession now. Build up looking slow, but they keep, every time they get the ball, they play it all the way back to defense. So not quite sure what is the strategy now. If it's keeping the ball as long as possible, but I'm not seeing any push to attack. It's almost as if it's a slow build up. But the Japanese are well organized in their half, so Jamaica is unable to progress the ball pass into the Japanese half, and so we keep knocking it around in our half in defense. A long ball played. Harding plays it inside to Malcolm. More gone right back now into our half again. Playing all over the place, but not so much in the Japanese half at all.
Man, them can't left for own half.
We're
The
pretty much
Japanese well
probing.
organized.
We're probing, looking for
Yep,
openings.
lose possession now. Japan almost trying to get a counter attack. Broken up
Liam
by
Moore with the winning the ball back again.
who had an excellent game the other night. We're still seeing remnants of it. I think this game needs
where you're probing,
needs a Nandelo. Nana.
We lose the ball again.
Sorry. All right, so Japan
In
on
the
the
middle of
attack
the
now.
park.
True ball play. Beats his man. Oh,
shot
good
across the
pass.
goal. That was close.
Chance there almost for Japan.
Well,
Another chance.
Viewers, the match 16 minutes in, Jamaica nil, Japan under 23 nil. Jamaica, I think, having a throw in the middle of their half. I think when they're defending, Eddie, they're defending
The Jamaica defender got
5-4-1.
beaten too easy there.
Yeah, that looks like
Stand up
Bell.
too square or something.
Was that
just
Bell?
got beaten too easy.
Yeah, got beaten way too easy there. Left for dead.
Japan having majority possession of the ball game so far.
Man, they might have a field day.
Back to Dylan. I think our fullbacks not having a great game at all. The fullbacks getting
So far, it seems like Jamaica is pretty much not into the game from an attacking perspective. Some possession though, because they keep playing the ball back in defense
until they lose
they're
it.
playing too deep.
Bro, I just say a man, him look like my 36. He's not under 23.
Aren't they allowed to have one player? Aren't they allowed to have one player over 23?
Ball back now. Okay, so a diagonal pass, trying to play it into the Japanese half, end up into touch. Japan gets possession now. It's not much in this game at all, folks. Not much at all in this game.
So, Mr. Luton Fire in the comments section.
Not at all, Leighton. Not at all.
If you're in Jamaica, you can watch it on CVM. I'm not sure which link is available for this match. Those things are normally very hard.
So Japan on the counter attack now. This looks dangerous. A pass.
1-on-1 with Low.
Oh,
Good defending
Into
there.
step by Jamaica. So we come out from defense, trying to turn defense into attack. So this can be a counter attack. Turnover. Now chasing the game again.
Mr.
Game is
Damian.
very scrappy, folks. Very, very scrappy.
Damian Dawkins, that is not something that is possible. We cannot put up the match where we have the lineup. That's illegal. And yes, Leighton, Jamaica don't have the ball for a minute of the 18 so far.
Tiga, what do you think this game needs?
All Japan.
Oh, counter attack by Japan. Oh,
good shot there.
I'm watching the match now.
The number 11. Number 11 was a good shot.
My feed is delayed. So you guys are I'm at the 17th minutes. And I guess you guys are about in the 18th.
You're in 19 minutes.
Okay, so I'm 2 minutes.
That ball that shot by Japan actually hit the outside of the post.
Yeah, I'm 2 minutes. All right, Kirk, you can tell the YouTubers to go to Baller.
So the right side
Baller
looking kind of shaky
on YouTube.
It was the first full-on attack on shot on goal by Japan hitting the post, outside of the post that is. Oh, brilliant flick by Ravel. Counter attack is on. So might seem dispossessed. Took a little too long to build that to get that play going. Oh boy, it's up fighting.
I think we need to be quicker because this Japanese team is very fast. So we need to be quicker in our build up.
But there are fans in the stands though. Yeah, I mean the last game was played in an empty stadium, but this one there's some fans actually.
So far, it's 20 minutes gone. The score is still 0-0 with Japan under 23 with majority possession.
Yeah, Richard, we're playing clearly better than us. But both teams kind of scrappy in a sense. So Japan on attack. There's a chance to put the ball in. Playing it together on the outside of the box. Ball comes across. Oh, black cross. Now a corner. So Japan with their first corner of the game. Let's see what they can get out of it. Yeah, basking. Yeah, almost went down for sure with that ball hitting the outside of the post. So corner for Japan.
Should be able to defend this corner well.
Corner comes in. Oh, well defended though. Clearance. Ball still not clear as it though. Fully. They're camped out of our 18. Shot on goal. Oh, save. Brilliant save by the goalie. Well done. Well done. That was a good save. I swear that was going in. It was a good save though. Excellent.
Ravel playing deep.
So we have the attacking midfield of Ravel, Mars. Trying to slow down the game, but I'm not certain I'm seeing the game plan. We're playing the ball a lot in our half around the back. I'm not seeing where we're trying to advance, but maybe it's the press from Japan. So Japan almost pressing us like how we were pressing Serbia. They're deep in our half. We still have possession though, playing it around the back, left to right, trying to bring it forward now. Outlet. All right, great. We have a show in their half, close to their 18 yard. So this is a good respite for our defense, in a sense. Taking our time.
Raymond, I think the off the ball running for the Jamaica team is poor. They're not creating the space for them to pass the ball to each other. I'm not seeing that happening at all.
Probably because we're under too much pressure.
Yeah, but the man them need for running a space. Like Liam Moore had the ball a while ago and him never have nobody to pass it to.
This is a good enough spell for us. We're in the Japanese half.
Hey man, them get 2 touch off of the
Close to their
ball.
18 yard, playing it
That's
around.
that's
Few
good. That's
possession
a
there.
good spell.
Oh, good flick. Cross should come in.
Man,
block.
should do better than that, man. Should do better than that.
That man is not 23. You look around 40.
Possession
So
back
you're
with Japan.
which one of them?
One I was on the screen and run. Man, stand up and
So
watch them on the ball.
24 minutes gone, guys. 0-0.
Oh, there.
It's gonna
Turnover.
be a long night.
Is that a free kick for us?
Well, feed gone sleep. Nope. 24 minutes, 45 seconds, still 0-0. Japan passing the ball around in their defense at the moment.
So the 25th minute of the game,
Midfield.
score still 0-0. One shot pretty much from Japan hitting the outside of the post. That's the closest they have came to scoring.
And a save by Dylan Barnes.
Jamaica has yet to register an attack, an attempt on goal. Misspaced pass again.
Or even not, Raymond, or even not touching the 18.
Boss King said we need to play more possessive football.
Almost as if we
need to slow it down and break them down slowly but surely. Boss King, when I get a chance.
So Japan having strong possession within the Jamaican half, playing it around. All 11 players behind the ball now for Jamaica.
Japan have all of the ball. In order to play possessive football, we have to have the ball.
Good 1-2 play by Japan. Japan gets another corner.
You see Blair Turgot having to come all the way back to defend. Everybody.
The second corner is for Japan.
Everybody are defending, Eddie.
Yeah, everybody has to be defending.
Yes, Japan really playing well. Richard, we're saying Japan really playing good.
Yeah, man, Japan came to play.
Or is it that Jamaica not playing well, Richard?
Asking won't forget the ball first to play more possession.
Look at that. Another shot. Just wide.
Yeah.
You know, if you continue this, Japan will score now. They're getting far too many chances.
This seems like it's not on the 23 side of playing.
We'll be lucky to go in the break with a clean sheet.
This don't look like the Jamaica that play Serbia.
How does the under 23 play, Tiga?
No, I think.
Let's hope that the Japanese will get tired.
Exactly so, Leighton.
Yeah, man, Leighton, spot on.
Leighton are wicked. So like Japan are play a Manning Cup team. Manning Cup are play a Pepsi team. You can't do that. But the midfield for Jamaica is missing at the moment. I'm not seeing them on the ball at all.
Well, I see the captain trying to tell the Jamaica team to settle down.
But the midfield for Jamaica. Raymond, you see what I'm talking about? The defender have the ball and there's nobody to pass it to.
Japan cut out to belly. There's no belly
Jamaica
at
still
all.
having the ball in their half, playing it around. The game is scrappy. Very, very scrappy. Riddle on it now.
Boy, John Sport. We don't know any John Sport.
Forwards for Jamaica getting absolutely no service. Attack by Japan. Played inside. First shot on goal, second shot on goal.
Wonderful
Save.
save.
Good save by goalie.
Man of the match.
So Dylan Barnes
They
having
can
a
come away with the
good
ball
workout.
now.
Get them Dylan.
Still we're playing it back.
Dylan Barnes having a good workout today.
It's the second shot
Get
on goal
them
by
Dylan.
Japan, and this one resulted in a save. So this one is on target. Japan clearly attacking better than us.
One tough gang music acting. How the hell Japan is out muscling way?
No, that's a samurai. The power of the samurai. So it looks like we have a water break. 30 minutes gone, still nil all.
I guess
my break for refreshments. 30 minutes gone in the game, 0-0. Japan are at the best of the game so far. 2 shots on goal, one hitting the outside of the post, and one being saved by our goalie. So Japan enjoying the better of the attacks.
I think we need more than the drinks. None of the drinks can save us in this one so far. Does stop and make an early change?
Why, Eddie?
Goal. That's a goal by Japan.
That's a goal already, right after the water break.
So viewers, Japan has scored.
That's the number
30
11.
minutes gone. Japan 1, Jamaica 0. This is a sad start to that water break.
Directly after the water break. Look at that, guys. Long throw. Jamaica wasn't focused at all. Tilt there got beaten.
The ball went
through the foot of Moore. Went through Moore. Sloppy goal, fans.
Moore helped it along.
The defender will turn him back. Why am I turning back? That's who. Number 4 is who, Eddie?
No, man. Number 4 is Bell.
Bell are turning back to the shot.
Yeah, Tilt got beaten first. Then Bell turned his back. Then the ball went through Moore and the keeper. No, Tilt is on the ground. What looks like a hamstring. Oh boy. Not looking pretty at all for us. So the stretcher is on for Tilt.
Yes, Nicholas Brown. I don't think it's a disrespect, but the midfield not playing anything right now.
Mariappa will replace Tilt.
Early sub.
That looks to be a hamstring.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was caused by poor defending. Got as him get beat, him hamstring gone.
Poor technique.
Oh boy. Yeah, man, Tilt landed awkwardly. Could be a
Man
knee
go
as
for
well.
low. Why did I go for low, John Sport?
So the Japanese best tactic was to use the water break and score a goal.
Trick them trickery.
I don't think so,
But-
Eddie. They
but
were
I think-
already having more possession. They were dictating the pace of the play. They were all over the
that's
Jamaican team from the start.
But how could we, been so caught out? Aren't we used to water breaks? Person still drinking water and people running behind them.
So viewers, Mariappa has replaced Still to drag himself off after suffering something looking like an hamstring injury. And we have resumed play with
It don't look good for Tilt,
34 minutes gone in the game. First half, Japan under 23 won. Should I continue saying Japan under 23 or should just Japan? Because
Just say
you
Japan.
guys are of the view that the man are 40.
We're on a break.
No
We're on a
chance.
break here.
Oh,
Full
my.
mic on.
Oh, jeez.
Black.
Misplaced.
Transport is saying that you should have brought on low.
Tool with an opportunity and shot him high and kick after the ball. So we need to see more of the midfield going forward for this Reggae Boys team. Lambert is missing. Ravel is missing.
We need to put on Ravel. Oh, wait. Ravel is on.
Devon is missing.
Everybody is missing at this point.
So for those persons who are asking where they can see the match is on CVM if you're in Jamaica. So you can just run over to CVM and watch along. Depending on which service provider you have, CVM is 100 and something.
We get these Ravel boss. Maybe. Maybe.
The link we did post, Eddie, it blocked.
Oh. Fans, you have to just
clamp down.
fans, you have to just search the internet, and it's very difficult to get these games. And they're not so popular, so it's even harder.
Omari score is 1-0 to Japan. So Japan avoid under one, sir. So what you guys think Jamaica needs to improve? Right now,
Well,
what we need? Who can we bring on? What kind of formation we need, given what we've seen Japan doing now? Because
At least hold the ball.
What was that?
They need to at least hold the ball.
They have been playing the ball a lot in the back, round and round.
Yeah,
and then one
Yeah,
long
but,
diagonal.
which is clearly trying to play the midfield out of the game for the most part.
All right, so which take Ravel out the game. Ravel just chasing and
The midfield is
Speedy
just
Williams
chasing
out of the game
overall.
too. Yeah, that's right.
So when the defenders have the ball, which is primarily what we're seeing, the midfield need to find themselves in an open space so them can receive the ball with little threat, and that is not happening. So what we see happening now is most times more have the ball and them trying to find the center forward. That chip Japan defenders pretty much just take the ball
Yeah,
out.
it's easy. It's easy.
And it's not the
Brother,
lottery.
the Japanese them look tall on the field. And them
Someone
cover the
said
entire
Tiga boy
field.
shaky, he's not ready. Who's Tiga boy? Tatas McPherson. Who's Tiga boy? All right, Leighton Gunn said we should have played traditional 4-4-2. Yeah, fair enough, Leighton. Fair enough.
This game is crying out for
attack again from the Japan. This look deadly. Okay.
Oh, good clear. This game is crying out. This game is crying out for Luca Levy. I swear. We need somebody to hold on to the ball in the midfield.
So,
but Japan pressing us.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
Japan is pressing us.
You think Luca will be that person?
Yeah, Rannick Williams.
We need somebody to try under that. We do have no spine.
Leighton, remember, he's a friendly, you know. So, Tapa want to feel out the man, them feel with them have.
Why?
But Leighton, I agree with you. We would love to see the right team out there and the strongest team out there whenever Jamaica is playing. Whether a friendly or not, they need to take it serious. Ravel showing off a little footwork here. He was fouled.
I don't want to say that. We need to see
Ravel's first
forward.
touch. That's Ravel's first or second touch for 40 minutes.
No. In the first 25 minutes, he had some good touches.
Probably in fourth touch.
No, who was going to?
But the thing is,
slow.
I don't want to see Ravel down there with the ball so deep.
No, I can't understand why, but I can't understand why he's playing round in half like that.
He's playing in number 10. He's playing in number 10. Why is he so deep?
Chance for Japan now again.
At the edge of the 18, Japan passing it around like it's really a Pepsi team them playing for True Leighton.
Yeah, the opportunity now, goal.
In the back of the net, 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. This shot looked like what Serbia scored on us on the top of the 18 when just made it past the goalie. So that's one more of that.
Japan 2, Jamaica under 23 nil. Because
that was easy.
We are the under 23. Jamaica under 23 nil. Jamaica under 23 nil, Japan 2. We are clearly the under 23 at this time. Clearly.
Yes, look at that. Look at them chasing the ball. Nobody's watching over the others marking. So you're not marking the player, following the ball.
That was easy.
Yeah.
And it's not the lottery. Look at Mariapa just looking at the goal scorer.
No, it's almost like them following the ball there. You notice everybody moving to where the ball is and not watching the open player to the next side.
The thing is, we have players back, We had the players back defending.
No, we will not get in 6.
So for the Japanese fans, that was a brilliant goal from the edge of the D. A curler in the far corner. Goalkeeper had no chance whatsoever.
Similar to the goal that was scored against us in the Serbia game.
Yeah, man. Everybody's back and looking at the ball.
Man, them find way out. Keeper them not good.
No. Keeper can't. From that angle, with a curler would beat any goalie.
You just shouldn't allow him to take the shot.
Yeah. You shouldn't allow him to get that shot off so easy.
So the people who have been cussing that Damian Lowe was not commanding in that game. We're missing that person who's breaking up the play in the midfield right now.
Right. Nobody not doing that right now.
But I think some of the passes that we make around the back is inviting the pressure. I'm not saying it's supposed to keep long all the time, but some of these passes are actually inviting the pressure and causing some of these unnecessary attacks. Definitely.
German link.
We have to face a free kick now.
German link, it is not a joke thing, you know. The score is real, 2-0 in favor of Japan.
Under 23.
Jamaica under 23.
I don't want that to be on record, everybody.
Nah,
So I'm leaving it at Japan.
No, but what's the average age for Jamaica, though?
We have a pretty young team.
So it could be a
Probably
under
26.
Probably under 26 versus under 23.
Guys,
Mm.
not bad with it. Not bad with it.
It's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Is there any positive though? Apart from the average age being 26, as Eddie says, is there any positive you're seeing in who is having a good enough game? I still think Liam is not playing too bad. Even though it's too, yeah.
Him and the keeper, even them concede too. But without the keeper, we're looking at a 5-love at this point. 5-4 love.
Yeah, the goal is having a alright game.
Man, them now feel Lambert out.
No man, Lambert just committing a lot of fouls. And him kind of look a bit slow.
Is that the game gone left?
And then probably have one touch on the ball.
So Tool with a turn.
Good work, Till. Good work, Till.
It's a good turn.
Relax.
So Tool winning a free kick for us on the right hand side.
Joe said Ravel lost.
Space. Dead. Kill boy.
No, is
what kind of kill?
Joe is like them bypassing for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they're scared of the high press. And then Fresh God said Tool lost. No, Tool actually get a good enough set piece that we can have a chance.
Resardin free kick. Dropped by the keeper. Shot there. Over the bar. Ref!
Yeah, ref. Yeah, that look. No VAR.
Half time.
No VAR.
Really?
To safe to go
no
there
VAR?
across the line. No VAR at
no
all.
VAR?
It looked suspect, don't it?
Yeah, man, that looks like a goal, man. Need to see the replay again.
Remember, before VAR, there is ball, goal line technology.
Goal line technology.
Omari, you're right. Crazy long ball. Let's bypass the midfield always. I'm expecting a strong talk. Not seeing Whitmore on the touchline at all. It is actually Jerome Witt, but I'm expecting a strong talk. And hopefully Jamaica can come out and play better in the next in the second half.
Wait, no pun intended. But I think maybe that's the difference, you know. We don't have Tapper there shouting instructions on the touchline. I don't know what happened to Tapper.
So waiting already.
Wait, I didn't say that. But
what you're talking about.
But we heard that Tapper was shouting expletives at the last game, so he knows how to get his message across.
By telling them bad word.
So I'm thinking
Royan Mays saying lackluster passes from midfield, guys, them just spamming long ball like it's FIFA.
Them never choice, bro.
Yeah, they're being pressed, Royan.
Japan is
which
taking
button
it
that?
to them.
Circle. They must have pressed circle.
No, but on a serious note, the level of press that they're getting, how should they approach that? You understand? How should they approach that?
Press back.
No, but you have the ball. What you should do? if you're being pressed and them crowd know that midfield.
Try
So if you have enough
go
skill
around
to
the press.
tick-tock it,
Try go around the press. Because once
So-
you beat the press, you know, you're in enough pretty much.
Man say, where is Tegan? I don't want to
Back
hear him
pressure.
forward back on DT, man.
I want to hear. No, I want to hear more about DJ man. Well,
Spans, what do you think of the first half? Put it in the comments. What do you think about the first half?
My first thing, get him shot. You understand? We can't see him and get him shot, so we can't do nothing more. We give him shot.
They give him shot.
What you got to talk about?
Yeah, we give him shot.
Not about vaccine.
But
Almost vaccine.
we give him shot. You understand? But McPherson, is that only two alone that playing now? Where's Ravel? Where's the maestro?
Shut himself.
Ravel
We're not seeing nothing
unattached.
from the maestro.
Ravel unattached.
We're not seeing nothing from the maestro. He's the maestro.
Tigat,
He's supposed to get things organized.
Tigat, you haven't been calling for Ravel to be playing, so you need to defend your ball and leave Ravel alone.
Hey, you
That's what
see
the
big,
people must say.
Yeah,
big, big
but we have to call it. We have to call it spade. We have to call it spade because nobody's not playing. Only person playing was the goalkeeper until they put in two in the onion bag.
So
guess what? Call it spade.
People, we have 115 people watching. Please hit the like button. Give us some. Let us get 100 likes.
But
Big
quick
say some man
question,
need to
though.
go play yam.
Quick question and constructive, please.
Big call the man them name who need to go play yam. Yeah.
Constructive. Big try this
That's what
constructive.
I'm about.
What else you think they should do to improve their play now, so that they can come out in the second half and probably bring score and make this game a little bit more interesting and a more respectable scoreline as well. What can they do and what should they be doing to improve? Say it in the comment section. And the panel members, Tigat, what do you think they need?
Yeah, man.
I think the midfield need to come together. They need to straighten out the midfield. The maestro when them call for need to organize the midfield because we lose the ball in the midfield. You understand? So they're constantly pressuring our defense. So we need to organize that. Once you organize that, then we can see the flowing much better. But the maestro general, you understand? The midfield general needs to organize that. You understand? So,
right. Kurt, what do you think?
So Raymond, based on how they have been playing so far, Liam Moore is the one trying to make the pass to the attack.
Right.
So the persons who are playing in front of Liam Moore, Lambert and Speedy, are missing. So they need to find themselves in position where they can get the ball and then pass it out to the maestro. It shouldn't be the other way around. Ravel is playing too deep. Ravel is playing as a number 10 and Tiga wants him to go and dictate what happens in the midfield.
Kurt, I understand why Ravel, remember when it started, Ravel was playing in the 10, but he realized that Speedy and Lambert need help because they're losing the ball. So I guess that's why I'm dropped back to help them. That's the only way. Because as the ball went to Speedy or Lambert, they lost the ball. Nobody was there to turn with the ball.
It now works so far. So
Speedy, no, it not works so far.
Speedy and Lambert need to pull up them socks and start do some work on the field.
So Biggs actually made a good enough point. It's almost as if he's saying that we'll bypass the midfield, but with more persons that are able to hit them on the counter. And he's not thinking East is a person that knows how to run and hit them on the counter. He's saying bringing a grade to hold up the ball as well as to hit them on the counter. It might be onto something.
Yeah, and we do have much options, so.
Yeah, might be onto something. So it's pretty much, if we're choosing to bypass the midfield, is to who is that player would be the outlet, sorry. And he's not seeing East as that player that provides that outlet. Nor is Malcolm.
And I see Joe saying that this is his last ever game for Jamaica.
No.
Impossible. Burn up.
He performed better in the
Burn up.
West. He performed better in the West. But no, it's just this type of game that's not very. He can't be the main attacker in a sense, the center, especially against this team that press.
Love, Mario.
Not working. So Eddie, what do you think? Can they kind of improve?
Mario, the score is 2-0 at
First of
halftime.
all, 2-0. First of all, I think Jerome Waite need to make at least 5 changes because we need to fix up the midfield and we need to bring on Gray. Right? And we need to change up the formation because we're not getting anything out of the midfield.
Right. What formation do you think would best suit us now?
We're currently 4-2-3, probably a 4-4-2.
Right.
We need to be a little bit more compact in midfield. So I have 4 across there, try to be compact and break. Because we're too open in the middle of the park and we're not holding on to the ball at all. So we need a few changes. Maybe I have to bring on the man from Harborview. You know what I mean?
Jerome, a lot of persons in the chat, Jerome spoke saying that we need to bypass the midfield. We're not going to win the midfield battle at all. We're only inviting press by having the ball play around in the box. So we should just, especially for goal kick, we should probably go long right there.
I don't think, but we do have the passers to bypass the midfield.
Right, but for like a goal kick, we're trying to pass it from out the back. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking that, and some other persons in the chat are thinking that we'll play it long from the goal kick.
Set. Oh, from goal kicks, fine,
yes, man. Fine. From that, because we're trying to pass it out during goal kick too.
Yeah, it's not working.
No, it's not. Because we still end up a bypass the midfield. So just the goal kick.
Or we lose it in the midfield.
Right. So. And we're inviting the pressure by playing it or trying to try pass it out.
So it's role reversal because the first game we were the one pressing.
Yeah. Joe have an interesting take on the formation. He's saying 3-4-3. Carson is saying 3-5-2. Okay.
Ryan asked if you think Jamaica can handle Alphonso Davis and David from Canada.
Not with these.
Not with this team. Not with this lineup.
When it comes on to that.
The thing is with Canada, they only have 2 standout players, Davis and that David person.
But
man for man, we have a better team.
Yeah, but they're very good, on the day that one man can win them the game.
Yeah, and then we send a man for Mark Iman that time only jobbing at the game. We do that from time.
Mark Davis. Too quick.
Yo, you talk as a Bayern Munich, brother. And we're not deal with that now. That done. That done, sir. That done.
But another positive, from the game is that the game started 11:35 and not 3 o'clock.
Right. and
so
Steve
we lose as much.
He was able to show us the from the start with
so big up CVM.
Yeah, that wasn't.
We're pretty much struggling to get positives from this game, I swear.
No, the goalie looked good. Outside but I probably should have talked and tell the players to push up because they were playing too deep and end up on top of him.
Yeah, drop back on him too much.
Yeah. So I'm sure that just tell them to push, but maybe he's been saying it and I'm not hearing. Who knows?
TC, I don't think.
Can you come back in this game?
The league don't really have. You can't really bring up the league and blame a player and say the player not good. So you saying USL just it don't count right now.
I remember in a TC, who else we have to play there?
Yeah, we have a little deficit now in terms of who we can bring on to actually change the game. It's a little tricky.
We do have the options.
I'm not even wondering.
We have options, man.
But not in the squad right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not an issue. It's not an issue. So to me, it's not an issue of defense still, It's an issue of trying to play out and not being able to get the ball to our midfielder. So right there, the play out just shouldn't be on the cards, given that we're not being able to pass
because
the midfielders.
we invite in the pressure.
Yeah, facts.
Basically. And then when the pressure comes, we're not dealing with it well.
J squad is not looking good. We're down 2-0. We have not registered a shot on goal at all. Yeah, and we're down 2
Probably
goals.
not even a shot at goal.
Yeah, we have not registered any.
The very last touch of the first half, Eddie, where
that would count.
chip
towards
the goal, and that was easily stopped by the Japan goalkeeper.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we're say intentional shot. Fabian full. No, we have not seen Whitmore. We're seeing Jerome Waite. Yeah. No,
why them a call to replace?
Whitmore knew what's coming. Whitmore knew what was coming.
It's the boy time.
What was that, T-Got?
Him say they give the pitch to because it's big on him. Give him some more minutes, man.
To score from Banana Farmers. Man, to
be fair to Tull, I was more expecting to see Tull play on the left side. On the left side and not so much on the right.
Man, a wicked man, Giovanni.
I was more expecting to see Tull play on the left side. Sometimes Ricky, why not go man and stop?
But come on, Tull not look bad. Tull not look bad enough. Remember him dash the boy, Him dash the boy and him get a shot. Him take a shot that was blocked. At
Which
least.
shot? When? Which match?
He took a shot, man, that was black, man. He took a shot.
We don't register no shot and goal, so
it was blocked. Right after leaving.
Malik say,
we're under 2.
Guys, Malik Oil is saying that we don't understand and respect opponents. Not because they're under 23, you think they should get run over. We don't think they should get run over, but we actually rate our caliber players. And if we play the same way like we played in Serbia, we were expecting something more out of it.
We should be leading, yeah.
And the truth is, as the game starts, we actually see that we're up against it with how they're playing. So it's not underrated. We just expected better, and that's all it was.
J squad, the match is 2-0 in favor of Japan. I'm sure you're hearing us. It's no mistake. It's no error. It's 2-0 boss man. 2 Japan 2 Jamaica 0.
Jamaica under 23 0.
And Jamaica with 0 shot and the Japanese goal and probably 10 touches in the Japanese half.
That Japan person asking why Bailey isn't playing.
Because he's not there.
All right, Malik say played against the team already. So Malik, what can we do to improve playing against this under 23 technically sound team? What can we do to improve? And what would you consider their weakness, given that you had played against them? You can just leave that in the comment section and we'll highlight. Anyway, we have started back. So the game is on again. Second half has started.
We need to just hold on to the ball.
Jamal did the roof already. None of them man did it.
No, I must say it gonna make it look rough and control.
So the game has resumed. Second half has started.
So Ravel is down already.
But Biggs, if we were to use this match to judge, we will make it. It's gonna look rough for them.
Yeah. So we have not made any change, folks. We have not made any change at all.
But it's not beyond this team to pull this back.
Yeah, we just need a goal.
So
Come on,
hopefully
shoot. 4 touch from
he's lose,
Japanese. 4 touch.
he's losing the ball.
Told Malcolm. Jesus Christ.
I think the less you say is the better.
Okay. No, but if him score though, pot cover. Do I pot cover if him
Oh,
score?
Them
man.
man them
Malik is
can't
saying
drop.
that. Oh, Malik
Yeah,
was saying that
yeah.
he played against Japan under 23.
Yeah. He's saying they're a rough opponent. Has beaten Brazil.
Brazil.
Malik who wants some insight, Malik. The thing
You're
that
too
needs to
late.
be fixed is that we can't play possessive, good quality teams like this. We have to
Malik
go
in
into
Japan.
these games. It's
In
not that
Japan,
we
Malik.
aren't good, but it's just that the right way of going into the game. Like, Malik, please, sir, could you just give us an idea of what we can actually do? Something you think that's workable almost. We understand that we're kind of ill prepared in a sense because in fact we don't have our strongest squad in this game. But what can we do? We're actually in the position now. What you think we could actually do, given your experience of playing them? So
Somebody I tell you what happened to this team. The RIP, the man said.
okay, so I got music.
CJ.
Wanna put on a live pod. The live.
Come on, not say that. Not say that.
Tyrone, Tigat cast this
This
Yeah,
look
man.
like,
Japan and the
What we can
attack.
do
this
to
look
be
like
better
A
three.
shot from
in
outside the
this game,
box,
of
no
course.
man, and a tree.
Black.
Yeah, Mike, that's the question I'm asking. What we
So
can do
to,
to do
to, to
better in
lose
this
the
game.
ball in a very dangerous position there again.
Yeah.
Who lose it? Who?
Bounce off easily.
Told.
This Japanese
Right.
team is much more physical than we give them credit for. Now.
Yeah, Leighton, and we're
It's
gonna make
physical
Tigat
team.
alone run on them.
We're
Clearly.
gonna make Tigat grade tool.
We cannot get close to the ball.
Some of them can warm up. if they got start warm up, doctor you have to call. So.
Yeah, man. yeah, Garden, we have a passport, man.
Visa, everything ready, man.
Tool with a foul there. A little
Why from the
frustration
whole of the
coming out.
man them a jump down and told you, like I'm alone up on the field.
I don't like that.
You see, because still come off of the field, everybody need a scapegoat.
Like that.
Everybody need a scapegoat, so.
Tigat not like that.
He got cause it. He got cause it.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm, I gotta get a goal, man.
So Japan really dictating the pace.
That. We can't solve it today, you're saying. So hope against it today. All right. Fair enough. Our comment was saying that we can't solve the problem we have today in this game.
So Tool coming off now.
Yeah, so the substitution now, Tool out.
And Fisher.
So they can just
Fisher in.
The score is
Tool out.
2-0.
So on the
Or
58th
Utah.
minute, O'Neal Fisher replaces Kemal Malcolm.
Yeah, Buchanan 2-0. 2-0 to Japan.
Not a good game from Kemal Malcolm.
When they're telling the score, they also need to say that Jamaica hasn't recorded a shot and
No,
target.
there was one. There was one, the loop. The loop at the end of
and
the
I
half.
swear the referee did blow the whistle already.
Yeah, it should register. Well, based on the stats I'm seeing, I'm not seeing them register it, but
Jerome
they're
said
not applying
finally.
FIFA rules properly.
No,
This
but-
guy keep hitting the outside of the post for Japan. This guy keep hitting the outside of the post.
But what do you think about the change, though, to bring on Fisher? You think Fisher going to play that high?
Fisher for toll.
Yeah, where's Fisher going to play?
Him probably put Fisher
Where
behind
is he?
somebody and push them up.
Where's Fisher? 7.
crisp. 2 love. We're under 2. And Jamaica don't register
Looks
shot
like
on
Blair.
target.
Looks like Blair is over to the right.
And they must celebrate substitution like a goal.
One know who them a go cuss now. The scapegoat is off, so.
They must cost toll same way, brother.
Who not go
TC.
cuss now?
All right. See, I've read through what you have said, Malik. Fair enough.
Chef Dev. Malik also says that Japan beat Brazil, big team, and some other England and some other teams. So
Yeah,
What-
so
it's not a team to be underestimated.
if we
What
get
I call
2,
big team?
then it's not so bad.
Senior team.
So if we
Really?
get 2, then it's not so bad. That's what you're saying, eh? Because they beat
Remember,
Brazil and England.
this don't matter now in terms of the ranking. This
Sean,
don't matter.
2-0. Jamaica down 2-0, Sean.
Yeah, Eddie, it don't matter to the ranking, but it matter to us and the Jamaican fans.
But should it matter though?
Of course it matter.
It
Come
matter
on.
to we.
You remember
Yeah.
I wanted to see the players, so that's the most important thing.
Yeah, but
Show how small the squad is.
So now we know who we should not
but-
play, or
but Eddie, the match is going on, and we still not see the players them.
Joseph
I'm
said it
not-
was Brazil picking a team.
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
It was England. I don't know who played for England, but it was England big team.
Well, what I understand said Japan right now playing us, actually looking to complete their squad for the Olympics. So they're not about to walk in pace in this game at all.
Who else to
And you
get
can-
cussing bigs?
And you can see that they're further along in their preparation. than
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Much further along.
Remember Japan lockdown, brother.
Yeah, man.
We might
And
be
this
over
team
there
can get a
practice.
gel. The team can get a gel for the world pandemic.
Chaddy said, I still too fast. Chaddy, go easy, bro. Go easy.
Yeah,
So-
what you know?
So at the moment, 54 minutes gone in the game, it's still 2-0 in favor of Japan, and Japan controlling the ball. If I am to guess, about 80 to 20% possession, making more passes, making
That's
more
so nice.
runs.
Yeah.
I'm just looking better overall.
Jamaica is chasing the ball.
The interchanging well, they're keeping the ball well, passing,
Big up
movement.
Yeah.
Chris. Say big up the Bethel family. Chris from South Camp.
My
Alright,
God,
Chris.
a prayer meeting.
Big up yourself.
Link with our IG and we'll talk.
Chris got a prayer meeting for the team. Chris, pray for them, yeah.
And we have a substitution,
But we're not
guys.
substitution.
Isaac.
Finally, Isaac.
Is on,
All right, so we can get out of it.
and he replaces the number 5. Who's number 5 again? Bell?
Well, hold on. Number five.
Harding.
Wesley.
Harding, yeah. So he replaces Harding. So another defensive midfielder on, getting his first action
This
in Japan.
That's a
Japan
nice touch.
playing around. Good interchange by Japan right there.
So we're getting a chance to look at Isaacs, folks.
Yeah, DC said Isaac, the game done. DC.
At this time,
You see the vibe.
at this time, we'll be happy to see Luca leave,
34
Yeah, we
want
minutes.
to We don't want to see Luca.
Yeah. Might as well Luca get a look in.
Yeah, man.
at this stage,
Man.
And we can even get
There
Jaden White
was a
at
chance
the
a while
end.
ago still for Japan. What is the Southampton footballer? Yoshida.
So him a player.
23?
How him a play?
Brother, you know, see, I be an adult, the man them have for the team.
That's Yoshida?
Yeah,
That's Yoshida?
Yeah.
So him about 30?
Yeah, the man correct. Just
see
read the
it?
comment section going forward.
You see?
And say Isaac's not ready. Man, Savage, man. Jerome, at this point, anybody who want them put on the field, we need to see
Yo,
where they want.
put on Luca and take off Ravel.
Luca.
Nobody not talk about Ravel, no. Look at Ravel, you come off on the drinks break.
So, but as always, the under 23 team allowed some old man on it, right?
Yeah, man.
I'm saying that earlier. At least one person. At least one
But it
person.
look like
third goal.
Oh, he chipped the keeper. Oh, God. That number 17.
Yeah, I think I hit that for real, TC.
Chipping the keeper. Wow.
No, yeah, I can't even understand that. That's a full-on counter-attack where we should be doing them. But yeah.
And more.
Yeah, so TC says
More was the one trying to catch up, but
it's the Olympic team, so
Olympic
they have
team.
signals on it. Yeah, more got caught out.
More caught out. Didn't have the pace to keep up with the number 17.
Yeah,
Don't know if they were playing the offside trap. I don't know if they set a trap, but he clearly was onside.
Man saying Ghana in bed. All right, Joe, big up.
Joe, you can't do that.
People smash the like button. Smash the like button. Give us some likes.
Mitchell, you can't do that. Can't do that yet.
Tyrone gone.
What I say?
Bedtime. Tyrone them
Come
gone.
on. Them can pull it back, man.
Make sure you like this live, you know.
Tyrone, them can pull it back, man.
No, we need to at least get a goal, though.
We need 100 likes because we don't think we're getting a goal. Come on, guys, 100 likes.
Press that like button.
Please and thanks.
Jerome, so we need a better show. Long last stream now.
Oh, salad them on there, sir. A salad them on salad there, sir.
Yeah, Isaac boxing though. Accidentally, of course.
Isaac's not take nothing.
Yeah, man. Isaac never got take that as him come on. Mad.
Tool come off long time, Lloyd. Oh gosh. All when the man off and dip on the bench are dry. Sweat dry upon him, the man them blame him.
Lloyd said, no Luca, please. Tool already
we
done
need
the
Luca.
damage.
We need Luca.
Stuart, really?
Gianluca Levy.
Yeah, Leighton, we agree with you. Momentum is always important, and we should try and play our best team all the time. But the way Japan play, they might teach us a lesson.
Big up Tyrone, Mitchell. Big up.
They're supposed to play the Japan national team.
It's bigs. Respect. A real talk. Low, that definitely. Because, by the way, who's the captain?
At this, More.
Liam. Well,
yeah.
Maria Pies answer, maybe Maria Pies.
Maybe him give him the band. Yeah, maybe him give him the band.
Bigs, yeah, Bigs.
I'm glad that we didn't play the Japan national team. I'm glad the first game got cancelled.
Yeah, Patrick Cunningham is saying bring on Luca for the culture. Which
yeah, man. Bob.
Yeah, man.
In support of Bob, you know?
Yeah, but...
Man say, man, told mash up the game. I want to chat there.
No, man. You can't stand for that.
That wicked set I want there was a tool mash up the game.
You can't stand for that at all.
Chaddy, we're going to block you, Chaddy.
Yeah, sorry, man. The game bigger than him right now, I wouldn't say much it up.
No, man. The man who match up this game is tilting. Curtis tilt. And injure. Mash up and injure himself and come out. He mash up the game.
So how hard is
Japan and the attack again. Shot. Blocked by the goalkeeper.
Which follow?
Eddie.
Japan has scored a more.
How Wes played? I'm off now, right?
Wes not play good.
Nobody
ran at the back not play good. That was Liam Moore's first mistake. That was his first mistake for Jamaica.
But you know, Eddie.
And it cost us a goal.
This is what
You know
happens
what
when
I
they
think
don't
them,
start N'Golo. Nana.
and you know this is it. Persons don't give Whitmore enough respect, but him clearly see something in training, and that's why I'm of the midfield the way it was, and then
You know,
him
it's
so
a
that they
TC needs
protect
to
the
stop
defense as
though.
best as possible. And another thing you need it.
TC TC need for guy in bed.
TC and
Look here.
TC.
Look here.
You
Look at
need,
Javanese come off. Look, Javanese is off.
yeah, Javanese is off. Oh no, this is like Nandilo.
Who's that?
Low.
Nana.
Okay.
On
All right, so
So
Low comes on now.
he's now the
Oh
captain,
boy. Mamos never want
and
boy.
he's at centre back, folks.
really?
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit disappointing, but
We can't blame that one upon Jerome, wait.
yeah, man. I
Say
think
I never tap her.
Jerome picked that team here.
Yeah, man, I am, man.
Tapa
That's
give
why
him a
we
game to
lose.
pick.
Buchanan say it'll finish 5.
No man, no more goal now score.
No,
Buchanan, right now, any game can play.
If anything. Boy.
One. Where that one there come from? Japan own goal.
No, we might get a set piece. I got corner.
Okay.
Nah, scoring nothing.
First
them
of
not
all,
take
you
off
need
Ravel.
to.
Them not take off Ravel.
Jerome
Man, you
Williams
want
said,
to see
last game everybody get a 7+ rating. This game everybody get a 7-.
But it's fun, exactly.
Come on, time for Robert come off, man.
Watch out now, this
Oh,
look
they
at
mark
5.
chance
You know.
by Japan for the 4th.
Watch
Four.
out, watch out. Watch
Four.
out.
Goal.
4.
Joe, this.
4 goals, people. 4 goals.
Jerome, you're right. You have to go increase the minus there, not to -8.
Joe, this.
squad now go like we, you know.
Oh well, so yes, I know them really technical.
But look here now.
When we do the review, yeah,
As we
squad
said-
now go like we.
Here I know. As we said, that match on account. So we are just go sleep and forget about it in the morning.
No, that's
You
how it
understand?
work.
And Nana was right there, you know. Sorry, Nana. No, that was Mariappa as well. Nana went to ground and then it passed Mariappa.
Luca
Luca
Levy.
Levy!
Luca, the Rasta man, big up.
I feel
But
Yeah.
he come on, he
Rastafari.
came on before. We never realized that.
Him did come on.
You know, who said the
feel
6
bad.
is real?
I
Who
feel
said the
bad.
6 is real? I think
No,
the
man,
6
no,
is real.
no.
Okay.
No, man.
Yo,
Right now the game to do
Leo faces 6-1.
Lloyd, member say Hector play about 100 match in Jamaica. Yeah?
So, Hector
Joe
drop
says
in
70
another. Hector drop in another response to Lloyd there, Ricky.
Eh?
Joe, go easy now.
Joe
Hector
not
drop
gonna in bed. Joe never say man go sleep.
Advantage. Do this.
Big up Joe. Where say Kurt? How
Japan
Hector
attack
drop in?
again.
So the man who scored the first goal for Japan is off. I think that's good news for us, if any.
Kurt. That mean Hector they have secret for Jeff Van Tapper.
So,
Patrick Cunningham said Hector got Ravel got dead out there.
Ravel, come off long time, you know. Stay there.
Yeah, him come off.
Ravel, sneak off, because we don't see him. Everybody was, we need to see Ravel for longer. See there? We still not see him. Probably see him for 10
I
minutes.
know.
I just see him 10 minutes him give it.
late now, we don't support that, you know. We see them leave Maggie. We see them leave Maggie in our airport.
Airport.
And I
for
don't know
2
if we
days.
recover from it. At least bring them back.
Yeah, man, we're not leaving any ballers behind.
Yeah, at least bring them back.
Yeah, right now we can just go to the bench and get a game too.
You think the fans had anything to do with this game? Fans being in the stadium?
Eddie, I try so hard.
Eddie, we're
Just
saying
read,
they're getting
just,
stage
just
fright.
read the comments there.
Yeah.
Just read the
No,
comments.
I'm just saying. Ryan is asking for a link. I don't think you need a link. after this.
CVM, brother. CVM, I link.
Ryan, I don't think you need a link for this game, you know.
So
And you know I watch
Ryan
it.
say him embarrassed, but TC fans definitely a factor. Tell us how the fans a factor, TC.
All with no fans, Japan at a beat.
Cause them
But the
brother
thing
is
is, you know,
supposed to use the fans.
Ryan say him in England.
the thing is, you know, I'm not hearing the fans doing it. I'm quiet. That's the funny thing.
Man say Biggs. You can't know say Biggs are one regular listener. You know. Biggs say no I hear nothing about business class. Economy we are sending but pan Biggs.
Yeah, man, eco friendly.
Big up yourself and thanks for the support.
Big up yourself, Biggs.
Ryan, we're sorry, but it is always very difficult to find links for Jamaica matches.
Yeah, big up Ryan, big up. Yeah, rough.
And for good reason. I really, the die-hearted are gonna find a link, you know. Trust me.
See, Isaacs break up the play.
Isaac. You mean Isaac?
Fisher
Look at
do right
Fisher.
this now.
Fisher commanded not what it.
It's still 4-0, guys. Japan attacking again. Cross. Oh.
Fisher fall for that, you know.
Goal? 5 love?
No.
4G gamer.
60.
Some of the senior men are on this team. So technically we are lose to the senior team.
Chef Dev, Ravel.
We're not losing. This match doesn't count. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in your mind. Keep that there. No man, Ryan. The JFF admin has been doing a wonderful job on IG. Want them to continue. So they need to post it.
Somebody in a white shirt said 3-0 to Jamaica in the prediction video. Nah, call no name. Medina White? Which color move?
Yeah, me same one says so, but you see what I expect? Same kind of formation and same kind of intensity.
Me said 3-0 too.
So you just move the 3 over up on the other side and just add one.
I think they said 2 to 3 goals.
Yeah, it believe me, based on what we see the last game, we thought that was a momentum, but that wasn't the case.
Yeah, but
disappointment. I can honestly say I was disappointed. So I mean same one just me. Me actually saw that.
Brother, you give about four scoring at your prediction. 3-1, 3-2, 3-0.
Yeah,
but all of them is pretty much having.
All of them are 3.
Yeah, but pretty much having the Reggae Boys actually winning, but that's not the case at all. Normally, me Tiga boy flop tonight.
Tiga.
I'll go easy.
Come back for the program. Come in the Snabala.
Right now, we can tell Tigas we're going at the waiting room.
Ryan, 71 minutes gone in the game, and the score is 4-0.
And it don't look like Jamaica going
and we already
score
only one shot. Oh, so Jamaica high press now since Nana, come on. So we might actually start a second shot on goal.
Yeah, man, I was Luca leading the press.
Yeah, and the top of the coach today, Javon, Wait. Jerome.
Yeah, man.
Jerome Wait, right?
We haven't seen, Jerome Wait. We haven't seen Tapa so far. Jaden White coming on.
Jaden
come on.
19 minutes.
2 goal too.
I hope him now come on to take out the ball out of the net. You know.
Yeah, I did say Jaden White is going to get a game. Up and running.
So, Dylan Barnes on debut, conceding 4 goals in 71 minutes. And he didn't have a bad game, you know. He didn't have a bad game, despite that.
Yeah, Ryan, Tapa's supposed to pick him team now. This is our warm-up game.
Who did say sure Jamaica scored 3 goals? Are you ready?
No, Moon said the word sure, but I did think
almost sure. Almost sure.
You can't say sure. And it's a seashore.
Sure. You never know. People never know.
It's a seashore.
Him
Big
say
up
Jamaica going
Leighton.
score.
Yeah, man. You
Him
have
say
to keep it
Jamaica
together.
going
Big up
score 3.
Thanks for the support, Leighton. Big up.
Yes,
Well,
really.
Big up,
well,
big up, Mr. Garden. About your suit and thing.
Big up Mr. Garden and stop fight against Tull. Load the baller.
Yeah, but
To life matter.
Load the baller, Mr. Garden. The Garden, load the baller.
the last game we could have gained anybody less than 7, you know.
A
Yeah, but
problem,
this
Nick.
is-
A problem.
But the game, I know, we might have to suspend the player ratings, you know. Honestly.
No, man, we rate them, man.
No,
They
tell
get
you what,
them
tell you
3 and
We
then
might,
2.
because the game not counts, so
But
we
when-
need a player rating.
Eddie,
Nobody
you're
a
right.
match.
This is
The
tomorrow.
match.
We are
You
going to
see
suspend
later,
it.
we
We are going to
forget
suspend
about
the player
this.
rating.
We're in a dreamland. We're dreaming. We're
Yeah,
dreaming.
we might suspend the player rating.
No, we're dreaming right
No,
now.
no, I have to call it. I have to call it.
Because,
Make the
Because-
man them decide. Let the fans decide.
Brother, we can't call something real. This is not real enough. We're dreaming right
You-
about now. Right about now.
You
we're
not
sleeping.
gonna call it.
Tiga did sleep, so it's the real to you.
you know, we have to call it down the middle, you know.
It's
That's
real,
so.
man.
Exactly.
Call it, man.
That's why we name sports down the middle. We have to call it. So the man, them,
Call it, man.
nobody now get
Yeah,
higher than a 4.
yeah, TC, Dylan was man of the match, for sure. If you have to pick somebody.
Kemal pull Malcolm and I told yo, yeah, boy. I hope Tool now watch the video yet.
You need to watch it, man.
The thing is, you know, you have to take them thing and get better, you know, and work on whatever. It have to
Yeah.
be like that, man. You know, just get up. And to be honest, it's good that you see this now, so some people just know, say you pretty much have to work hard to get into the team. And the Jamaican public is highly critical because they want to see you successful. So, you know, take sleep, mark, let them say. Yeah,
Yeah, man,
this is good
Jerome
shit.
Williams, he said hit the like button, which is right. Everybody hit the like button, please and thanks. We have 152 watching. Do the right thing.
You need to get 100 likes at least.
Wesley?
If you don't like the
A
match,
nightmare.
like the stream.
It's a nightmare that Wesley.
The score is 4-0. Japan 4,
Dopey show that Wesley is a dopey show that
Jamaica 0.
They're supposed to go and pull
75th
back
minute.
three.
So
Supposed
pretty
to
much
go and pull back
75
three.
minutes.
Mr. McLeish, me like your hopes. Me like your hopes.
Another substitution by the Japanese.
Mr. McLeish, 15 minutes left.
Kisuke Honda.
They're supposed to score 3 in the next 10
Yeah,
minutes.
see the under, you know. Telling you about the under, you know.
Anybody on when they get copyright in area.
Under, you know.
Yo, hear what Patrick say. Hear what Patrick say, Kirk. Hear what Patrick say. Eddie, read that.
See it.
I don't see Patrick coming.
A message you allowed, Tiga.
Here's a comment on the panelists now go like.
Patrick said, which one the panelists not gonna like? As I said, told a misfire like Arsenal, be a blank shot in a fire. Is a Man U fan this I said this.
Yeah, look.
But look at that. He's almost 5, you know. White had to pull out a save on the goal line there.
What?
All right. So goalkeeper them have actually not look too bad. Given what
Body
I'm feeling.
command work.
Everything from USL.
We just all
Oh
over
my.
the place in this game.
Carson, Ravel is no longer on the field.
I think who came on for him?
Nobody.
At what time?
Ravel
No,
still
man, Ravel
on,
is
man.
there.
You know,
He's still on.
yeah, he's still on.
Still on.
Yeah,
he's
he's
on.
not involved. Sorry.
In the summer lean up. But he's still on.
He's just not involved.
Gents, look at the progress of Japan from 98 to present. Jamaica need long-term investment in football to get to the good level so that they can compete in CONCACAF. Yeah,
Ryan.
Ryan, you're right, but Japan have a league. Japan have a league where everybody run go play. So yes, we don't have a league.
Ryan, that's for
I
next
think
video.
Joe needs him a guy in bed.
Well,
Saved
look at that, guys.
by White.
Him a guy in bed.
White
Hey, if
clearance
I far that go over
deflected.
the line, you know.
Almost
It don't
went
go
in.
over the line, man. The entire ball have to go over the line. Another water break means, oh no.
Goal. But I don't know why it took so long to clear the ball. Water break, you know, I have to watch it now, you know. I don't think we should drink any water.
Georgina. Trick them a trick way.
Yeah, I don't think we should drink no water. A trick thing again.
Man said last game Speedy look like Georgina and today look like Devon Williams. That's a wicked man, Joe. You didn't say I got your bed, brother.
Joe, I got ban you, Joe.
Joe, they put a roll.
Only 12 minutes left, Joe. Me know you can't sleep with the result here so quick.
Isaac step on the field, right?
Yeah, man, long time.
Yeah,
so
Joe.
Ravel get 78 minutes, but you only see him for 15. So me know.
Like the last match.
Me don't know what I'm going.
DTM fans, don't worry. The real side are gonna get picked for the Gold Cup for July 4th. So no worry, DTM fans.
No man, where's Ravel, by the way? No, for real.
Him no come on 5 field.
When?
No, I'm up on the field, man.
Like, not him that, man. Why? Finding
yeah,
Ravel.
Joe. Joe is saying 145 still watching. Yeah, the dedication is real, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Staying on with us.
You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're with DTM. So big up on yourself.
Yeah, you're not making us suffer alone, and that's good.
Luca leave with a nice little run.
Him now play too, but I guess we can give him a 5 in the ratings.
Ray, Eddie, Kirk, Ricky, who can we say play good in this match? Who can we say play good in this match?
You know the goalie in the
Japan.
We can call some car name on that.
Everybody for Japan. Everybody for Japan, I swear.
Just call some car name.
Man, so if we talk about USL baller, but the same USL baller they played good the last time. Jungle, what is Jesus?
Jungle.
Jesus.
Jungle. We have to talk about the Jamaicans.
We talk about Jamaicans. So once you do well, no matter which league you're in,
we have to talk about the Jamaicans all around the world. It's just so that a lot of them play in the USL.
And it's very difficult to get into the MLS now. So we need to remember that. They want to get one international baller. So if you're not special, they're not going to pick you pretty much. So you have to basically come through the draft.
So big positive out of the match is you get some laugh from the live stream. And it wasn't a complete waste of time. Big up on yourself, Biggs. Big up yourself, and big up all 150 or 36 of you who are
big
still
up yourself, Biggs. Big up yourself, my brother. Big up yourself.
Jerome Williams, a player of the match for Jamaica. Any?
Not applicable.
Yeah, man.
That works.
One is Savage.
A good game, any player. Watch our own goal, man. What is?
At least a score.
Yeah, man. Any have a good game today.
Luca, some good touch.
You mean Luca?
Put up, boy. All right.
Luca can get a 6.
Referee,
Luca can get a 6, man.
4 love.
8. Navino. 4 love in favor of Japan under 23.
But O'Neal Fisher look tired.
No, he even say Japan Olympics team. because
Olympic
it's
team.
man under 23. It's the Olympic team.
Plus Yoshida from Southampton.
I
That's
got
what I said.
And him alone over 23. I'm sure.
How are the number for Bell? Omari
Onida
want to score one goal.
I got big up yourself. T got sell told to you.
John, no.
I look forward to see told and
Tiga
Toll.
can sell fish, son, you know. So you have to watch him.
And Toll disappoint. Next
Yeah,
match.
man.
Next match.
Next game. Gold Cup
game.
tool. Gold Cup and we see things again.
Next game.
Yeah, man.
Jungle Jesus.
Yeah, man. One bro, you say Ravel.
Ravel and up issues and all.
Oh, you manage see him.
Seen men at 15, man. It just rough.
Well, one bro, what else you expect him to do at this point? The man them not pass the ball to him.
No, me no want to hear that, you know.
Yo, Ravel,
I don't want to hear that.
What you want here?
Me no want to hear that.
Yes,
Ravel
see,
can
man,
come to the midfield and demand the ball and try to do something. He not do that.
Ryan Robinson, them can be. We can beat Suriname. Of course, this is not our best side by any long shot. So we have other players to come into the team.
Ryan, there is Jamal Lowe.
It's Casey Palmer. We have
Kemar Roof, even though he plays Scottish League.
You're asking in this game, Ryan, if he's the number 10 or 8 or generally.
Jungle Jesus, that mean no local ball enough for them on the squad either. If no USL players can be in there, no local ballers shouldn't be in there.
But Ricky is talking about this time. The local baller shouldn't in the team now because them not play. And JFF now do nothing to help them.
If them are bring a local ball, might as well bring we to. We not play either. You understand?
One bro God say Ravel literally play centre back.
No man, Ravel a hide, man. Ravel hide out the whole second half.
Big say ref on a good game.
Roll.
The ref was man of the match, Biggs.
Ryan, in this game, it's supposed to play the number 10, but it not seem to happen at all. So he ended up playing the number. It's not even a number.
He take off the number off him back. He take off the number off him back, I swear.
But to me, alright, so Ravel on the ball now. So this is good touch.
Yo,
so we put together.
So this is what we've been talking about, the unattached player. They now have the match fitness.
Alright. So fans on the stream, we have 69 likes. Please not do it.
Better wanna put some dislike. Put dislike them, please.
What me say, Jason?
Fans, let's click the like button there, please.
Somebody go like the video, please. We're not dealing with that 69. Oh, there's 75 now, Kurt. Thanks, man.
If you don't like the match, just like the stream.
We buy one of Guinness. My name was 69.
Eddie, Jason, I call you out.
Let me see him out. What me say, Jason?
Yeah, man. Thanks, Jason.
I will call him out,
you know.
When talk about Ravel, chances are.
But it's obvious.
Jason already tell you what you say.
It's obvious.
The F word there.
End with S.
Ravel for come off.
You hear him say, right, bad Ravel, brother, Imawa, Maradona. No, to me.
Big up yourself, Jungle. Thank you for the like.
So Ryan, it looked like it started as a 4-3-3. I think that's the biggest problem. What we started out doing, and that just went down from there.
And then we don't know what them look like after that. We don't know what them look like after that.
Yeah, sure. It almost
can't make out a formation.
Yeah.
Eddie, see there. Yeah, bad more, Ravel.
Eddie, the man say you bad about Ravel. A Maradona.
Remember, you know, only put him on the pedestal, you know.
Man said Tulo with some banana from El Salvador. Oh, that brother.
Javan, stop.
Okay, we got ban Javan. I got ban him now.
Javan.
Big up
We
jungle.
got
Big
ban
up
him.
jungle,
Please
Jesus.
go.
Big up.
Please, no more comments, sir. Javan,
You
no
want
more comments.
draw? Jado.
Mr. Play,
Jason,
no more comments.
Jason, the game, the formation just never work out, and such will never give a string enough ball and passes. And so persons like a Ravel will look like him out of the game. That's what it looked like to me. I watch this game. And so
Leighton.
Yeah, man,
every
big up
our
jungle.
panel person said them don't want to
Big
rate
up
the
jungle.
players them after this game. And I can see why, because after Serbia game with a strategy, it was absent from this game. We don't want to put it squarely on the coach. As I say, Whitmore wasn't there, and is as pretty much Jerome Waite. We don't want to put it squarely, but there is
But
clearly I'm not seeing any strategy formation that to counteract what we're being faced with against the Japanese at all.
we have
Bigs.
no
Probably
shape.
all of them on
We
them, most
lose,
of them
we
on
lose
them on the
everything.
field born after 98, that would have been the funny thing if all of them born after 98. Them don't know what go on.
Oh, you
But they
mean
just have beat we.
the man them preserve them history. I just we alone now have that history. But Jungle Jesus, big up yourself. We saw your
Yeah,
comments
man.
earlier
Big up jungle,
for
Jesus.
the love.
Yeah. Yeah, TC said 4-3-3 are the hardest formation to play if the coach not ready and the players not tactically. Facts. And everybody can play that.
Yeah, TC, and we noticed in the first half them totally bypassed the tree.
Yeah.
So the midfield was totally out of the game. I don't know if the defender them never have no confidence in them to pass the ball to them. But got
Well,
outrun from first
Good
half.
news. We have 1 minute remaining to stoppage time.
Mr. Gordon,
1 minute.
Mr. Gordon, this game don't count, so we're not gonna find no highlights. All right, Mr.
Yeah,
Gordon.
Jason, that's exactly it.
The highlights of this match is the goal them. The Japan score.
And the water break.
Well, some people are wrong about the 5, so that's a good thing too. We never get 5. Boy, I might tell you,
Yeah.
Israel
extra
take
time.
that, They really deserve for them level of scoreline.
Late now we have to go make some highlights, man. Okay, we need to find Ravel in this.
We need an next friendly to play. Don't think we can go in the Gold Cup after this game. Just so.
We just need
now
some
5 now.
camps. You understand? We just need some camps. I don't think they might get the next game before the Gold Cup.
No, it look difficult to get that.
So guys, and I see it in the comment section a lot. 4-3-3 is clearly not one of the best formations, especially given the type of players we have here now.
Shavan.
I'm not certain if when we get the Liam Bailey and the other players, the 4-3-3 would be a little better. But with this opponent, definitely 4-3-3 won't work at all.
Shavan.
This opponent with this level, these type of players.
Yeah, and it didn't work.
Shavan I blame we for toll.
Listen, Mr. Pierre.
Shaban, I agree.
Yeah, right.
I agree with you. Let's blame them for real.
Consideration.
You may be right, but
our players.
Shaban, I agree with you. Blame them for toll.
Alright.
yeah, because we know Tapa watch the thing, Tapa watch the
Mr.
program.
Pierre.
So.
Shavan, who
Pierre.
for push next, Shavan? You wear ball or who for call out next?
Mr. Pierre, stop
Shavan, you wear ball.
call out Malcolm. What about Ravel? What about Curtis Tilt? What about the rest of players?
Tigat. You call for toll and toll never do nothing in another game. You just need to understand.
Yo, Tigat now get the call out.
Tiga, just apologize. Just say you're sorry. Say you're sorry.
Yeah,
Jason,
please.
Jason, Tigat now get no game per our side. That may I tell you. He might bring water come give way.
Not even the water him can carry.
Him not
Not
get no
even the
game.
water.
We are gonna treat him like Mr. His name started H.
So
That's how we are gonna treat him.
panelists, we are gonna pause and make T-God apologize to the fans because he
Please.
need to do it. T-God.
Clearly, this is not one of Tool's best performance that we saw. You understand? So I'm really disappointed. You understand? This is not the Tool that we saw in El Salvador. You understand? This is not the Tool we saw. I don't know what happened. I think maybe it's jet lag or something. But this is the Tool.
It's just a chip in. It's jet lag.
Just after 5 days, after about a week in Japan.
So
At the food, no man, at the food. At the food, you might eat some bad food. At the food,
to my DTM fans, to my
nah,
DTM
get what him
fans,
like.
to my
So
DTM fans,
That's it.
So that's it.
I must
That's it,
apologize.
guys. No
That's
6
it,
love,
guys.
that's it.
4-0 in favor of Japan. 4-0 in favor. Ryan. Oh, Joe never got out of bed.
Joe still there.
So Kurt, we're letting a few on.
Joe.
But yeah, might as well.
We're letting a few on. Ricky, you can send the link, Ricky.
Yeah, man. Where the link there? I'm gonna get through that or something there.
If you see Joe, come on, just don't accept Joe.
Yeah, we're not adding Joe. Talk about the foolish right now.
All right.
And thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, Shaban, we asked T-God to apologize and them not apologize.
T-God, say sorry now, brother. Say sorry, brother.
I did apologize to all my DTM fans. I did apologize. I said Tool was jet lag. So this is not the Tool we see in El Salvador scoring a goal week after week. Something
T-God, just repeat after me.
Sorry.
I am sorry.
DTM family.
My DTM family. Joe, you're not coming on the program without Joe.
Yeah, respect, Ryan, respect.
Right now, I'm going to turn off my TV. You know? I don't want to see no more of this, I swear.
T-God, you see the man them say you need to transfer money to JFF for Tool plane ticket.
Shaban, join the live. Click the link, Shaban.
Yo, I think this is a payback for them left in Maggie. Sending back Maggie home. This is a payback. Cause I know Maggie will star up this. Would have star up this.
T got the man them at you know. Week in, week out. You gotta make big chat. Week in, week out.
So the link is in the comment section below.
Alright, see Shaban, yeah. Here way mas.
Yeah, Mr. T-God. You're literally over the whole.
All right, Ryan. All right. Yeah, we know it's 6 hours. All right, Ryan. 6 hours away.
Listen, focus, T-God.
Focus, T-God. Focus.
You're holy, brother. Tool Lambert, the man them is an embarrassment, brother. USL just come like on uptown Restart Premier League.
Yeah,
so Shaban, what do you think Jamaica could have done differently? Stop. You never read the disclaimer before you join.
The only thing Jamaica could have done different, I left Tula Costa Rica.
Oh, Jason.
Come on, man. Is it all about Tool?
No, man. On a serious level still.
Fun and joke aside.
On a serious level still. I don't know, but if I miss the starting lineup still, I say, the team never. I know so we have a problem because Kubo himself, I sit down and watch La Liga every single week and I know Kubo. Kubo is a type dribbler. We don't have no defender for kind of stop him. The wingers, based on the Serbia match, we know wing back them now going to contain him. So look on the starting line, we know so they're gonna have problem. One of my biggest issue with JFF, not with Jamaica itself, are Whitmore. The whole match play and a Jerome wait alone me sit on the sideline. Not the coach. No instructions, nah give out, nothing at all. Mr. Man, I blame Ravel. Ravel start the game good, but the man I go burn out because him not gonna help. If you look on the shot of Kubo taking at the first half, when him slap the bar,
Yeah.
the pass make through the middle of the field. Lambert stand up there now do nothing at all. So me no know. I'm glad me not have work tomorrow. If me dey have work, me da quit. Me da quit.
Yeah, man.
Jason Gunner, is that an Arsenal fan? The
Yeah,
Gunner
man,
represent Arsenal,
another
right?
goon in the building.
Jason, let us hear your take on this match.
Jason stuck.
Jason freeze.
The man them
Freeze.
JFF Jamaica caused this, Jason.
Tool, man.
Okay.
Blame Tool for
Okay,
everything.
gentle people. All right. I expect better. I expect the Reggae Boys I would have performed much better. You understand? Didn't like the formation, the 4-3-3. I didn't like the formation. They tried to attack. I would know that Jamaica is not an attacking team because we don't have the players to attack. The players are not there to attack. So I rather they would have started by the same formation what they did the last match. But I don't know what they were thinking. We didn't see Tapper, and this is what we need to investigate. Why Tapper wasn't on the sideline? Why was Durham
why we need to investigate that, Tiga?
No, but we need to know what's going on. That
Big
means
up
that
yourself, Formula.
Yeah, that means
big up yourself.
That means the formation was wrong. Yes, man. Big up yourself, Formula Sport. So that means that something was wrong.
A lot of things went wrong, you know. A lot of things went wrong.
No, man, I'm not talking about the game itself, you know. We're not talking about the game itself. We're talking about why Tapper was on the sideline.
So go.
No matter,
Jason,
everybody played terrible. Everybody.
Say Jason, give Jason.
Jason, you're back.
Yeah, go on now.
Brogan,
yes.
we'll see you in the comment section.
Analyst, how is it going, man?
Now.
Not so pretty right now, you know.
Stay up on night for.
So what are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I feel like it's Arsenal I watch and not Jamaica. Well, I think if this move anything is that we have a long way to go. I mean, what a disjointed performance. We just at no point in the game did we look like we could have mounted any kind of attacks or have any danger towards Japan. I mean, they carve us up like boy.
Right,
they carve like turkey on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, man.
Really do.
Properly.
Yeah. But what could we have done differently?
Yeah, man. And honestly, the game I'm like this, it shows what it does really, it kind of discourage the players in because even though 4 love, everybody will agree that could have been 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, lucky on numerous occasions. So our performance that is below par. Our standards have to be so far. Only give chances in even 5 matches, much less 1. So there's something deeper than just player pool or any of those things. The guys, there's something deeper wrong with with how we go about our business on the football field, because even the worst teams in the world don't play that poorly.
Yeah, man, that's correct. We had a terrible game today. Do you think it's just a bad day at the office?
I wouldn't consider it a bad day at the office, because this has been happening forever since. We have 5 good game, then we have 10 bad game. So it's like we now make no progress whatsoever. And I know people are gonna always get up and say the English players, but a time for people realize say yo, Premier League, our footballing system, as well Guna just say, we have a serious issue with football when it comes to Jamaica. When you look, man can't control ball on a big international level. That embarrassing on a level. I don't know if I me alone feel offended by it, but I'm tired of it now. I'm tired.
But what in the first game we saw a totally different type of player. What is it that we underestimated Japan?
I don't think I underestimate. I just think probably alright, the level where Japan play, I know most of the man them not used to that. The high level of football, it probably get to them, because the pressing where Japan start with, I never seen a team really play like that before. I never see a team play like that before. So I think that probably catch them off guard.
I say Alvear said Japan is very good. So big up yourself.
Yeah, remember so that same Japan under 23 side beat the senior team 3-0, you know. So it's not like a walkover team, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the
Yeah, man, we heard
them
that.
beat the adults.
Yeah, man, we
Yeah,
heard
them
about
beat
that result, man.
yeah, them beat them 3-0. So it's not a walkover team as well. So I mean I said nothing more, because I know the players them must, but the pressing, but think the pressing because it make Ravel. You can see Ravel come out of the game early. Him match fitness get to him. But he got don't use that against the man, I still tool fault. Alright, don't talk.
Yeah,
Yo.
Shaban, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, respect.
Big
Anybody
up
else out
yourself,
there want
Shaban.
to?
Big up yourself, Shaban. Big up yourself.
Anybody else out there want to share their thoughts on the match? Just click on the link. Jason still here?
I still can't understand how everybody played that poorly. Every single body. Everybody who came on.
Yeah, man, me there, man.
Poor.
So Jason,
Me hear the
you
analysts
think we
ask while the
underestimated Japan?
match I go on if there's a man of the match. I'm see somebody put any. Una agree?
Repeat that.
Any?
Absolutely, we underestimate
Yeah,
Japan.
me
I
underestimate
think.
Japan.
Because once I look on the formation, that's clear.
Yeah, no, I think did have me
4-3-3.
a dead. We have to
No,
bring that
you
up
know
again.
what we underestimate? You know what we underestimate? We underestimate under 23. It's not really Japan we underestimate now. The under 23. We thought these were little kids we were going to play against.
Really think at 23 you think them are kids?
It's a top on them homework.
T-Gat.
23 are grown men.
Exactly.
And then man are starting in a
T-Gat,
big
let me
league.
ask you. T-Gat, let me ask you something real quick about that.
Go ahead.
About the under 23 comment there. About the under 23 comment there, right? Think about like the top 10 players in the world right now. At least 7 to 8 of them are under 23. So, I understand this big under 23 business. Mbappe, how old him is? Jadon Sancho.
All of them under 23.
Call some name or some ball out your rate right now. The whole of them under 23. Most of them. So, I don't believe in the under 23 business there. When you're 18, 19, 20.
I agree, you know. I agree with you totally, you know. But why would we play so poorly?
Me pull out.
Why would we play so poorly? Because if it was the first match to play against Japan, right, the one that get cancelled, you think would have played so poorly?
Of course.
I put that to you.
Of course. Remember, we never really settled in Japan yet. But the player issues and all of that to reach pretty much late. We never have enough time to prepare.
But first, Eddie, I put this to you. Who wanna play that formation?
No.
Right. So maybe who wanna play that poorly? So you can't say, of course.
No, but I think Tapa would come into this game looking for the win, you know, so he would try to play as attacking as possible.
Yeah. Chaddy in. I don't think any team go on the field to lose. Chaddy, what's your take on this match?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to say it's still Tool fault. Just want to put that out there from earlier. But I think it's happening. We need
Chaddy, why you company with the foolishness though, brother? Tiga, apologize to Chaddy directly, Tiga, please.
Chaddy,
I'm sorry, Ali.
Chaddy, my good friend, my brother. I think it's past the bedtime, you know. Curfew.
Go ahead, Chaddy.
Go ahead, Chad.
Okay, what that match?
Yeah.
I think the lineup was wrong in the first place. I wasn't sure what the tactics was, to be honest, and I think the personnels are so very wrong. I know that I expected a few changes, but we basically went out with a totally different team, and that threw off the chemistry. It just mash up whatever we did build for previous game.
Mm-hmm. But even looking at the way Japan play, you realize that them playing together much longer than the Jamaican team, and that showed up in this game. Chemistry was totally off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally correct. Totally.
There was no chemistry. Like they never got a class.
As I said before, they were.
Lack of chemistry on the split for sure.
They're further along in their preparation
sure but I
than
think
us.
They get.
Gentle people. One of the reasons why
just too much.
I must talk.
Yeah, break up, man. A break up.
Radix in the comment section.
Your Wi-Fi, brother.
Chad, is flow you have?
Chad, your data. All right. If Chad
so we are football number one. No to racism. We see your comments. Big up yourself. You have said that we don't know anything about football like Tapa. So big up yourself for that comment. Ray Dixon, it's a very terrible day. 4-0 lost to Japan under 23, our Olympic team.
All right. Yeah. One of the reasons why we qualified for the 98 World Cup, right? One of the reasons why we qualified for the 98 because we were together. Now JFF keep on picking players all over the place and throw them in for play, and this is going to cost us. You understand? I hear Andre Blake say something about the chemistry, and it looked like it is showing, or it is coming into pass. So JFF need to pull up them socks, get some players together, and we could start build a chemistry.
So we never said that last match.
Hold on. We need the players, you know. But at some point, there should be some cutoff. At some point, it's all right, no more. We
right.
Focus on what we have.
Remember what happened? Remember we played US. We got beaten by US. You understand? We play this match with some of the players them. You understand? And now we change it up now with some rest of players, and then we get flagged. We need to have a set of players constantly playing so they can gel together. What they should have done tonight is start the same side. And we said it. Start the same side and then make the changes.
That's not totally true, Tiga. We didn't say that. We said we wanted to see how some of the other players look. But whilst you're on the blaming JFF topic, JFF has to work with what them have. They had issues, so we can all agree that there are some issues in getting the right players to go to Japan. So the man them with their Japan should at least put in some effort. I not see none in other match here. Jason, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, man, that's true. Yeah, I was just gonna say, as you bring up effort, that was the next thing I was going to talk about, because at the end of the day, even if Japan, if you say them have more put into them program and them develop them technique a little better and faster than Jamaica, at the end of the day, Jamaica have one thing over Japan: strength and speed and force, and we didn't use any of those things today. We didn't use those things today. I mean, if you look at that game, Japan have the world record in 100 meters and not Jamaica, because I never see any of our guys looking faster than any of theirs. To me, it's puzzling, because known for athleticism and we didn't show any of it. The man them tired.
But them supposed to be preparing for competition.
Club, so I'm not training T-Gat.
Yeah, but we didn't start some of the physicality in Andre Gray.
Why, I don't know.
So we didn't have that person to hold up the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that to me, that was the main. That's true. Because even when we play long and bypass the middle, I was wondering who was going to hold the ball when it reached up there, because the ball was bouncing off of Javan.
Yes,
East true. And Malcolm, like, it hot.
Mm-hmm. So we didn't see Gray come on at any point.
And
was he even on the bench?
We never have any press. We didn't do anything today, man. It was really.
Yeah.
What you guys? Who is that?
Adrian Williams, 4-0 Japan won. 4-0. 4-goal Japan score. Match done, 4-0. Yeah, bro, got Japan quick. But Jamaica, I don't even know if they make or complete 100 passes in this game.
We now have the stats.
Not too much.
And if you're not match fit, at least make the ball do the running. So they were chasing the ball a lot in their half of the field.
And I think we didn't have a plan. I didn't know what they were doing out there. We didn't have no farmer plan. Unlike the first game, we knew exactly what we were doing and how to get it done.
Wesley McLeish is on, Kurt.
Wesley.
Hello, good night.
You're
right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, man.
Oh, sorry. Good morning.
Yes.
After what I saw in that game, half of me felt embarrassed, but the other half I understood that this was not the final team. So I'm an understanding fan. So I think if we want to fix this problem of how the squad is at right now, we need to fix the board, because I don't like the guys that are in charge of Jamaica Football Federation, and I think we need to change from having a local coach, which is Theodore Whitmore, and get a better coach. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
Is it too late, you think?
Well, I agree with you on the board aspect. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think it's too late, actually, because we're building for the future. We cannot think about now. We have to think about the future. If we're thinking about now rushing to try and qualify for a World Cup, it's not going to work out good, because, as you said, the team has no chemistry. So if we go out and recruit the proper players, because we already have a plan in place to get players from the UK, the Premier League, the Championship, wherever. If we're looking to get players from there, we need to have a proper system in place to recruit those players from early and look towards the World Cup coming after Qatar. You understand? It cannot be Qatar coming. It has to be after Qatar. That has to be it. Because we are a mess right now with JFF as far as I'm concerned.
Can I say something?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Alright, not everybody. I can't agree with that already. So what you mean after Qatar? I realize that the players coming in now, the age of them have, and can't get rid of
I
Whitmore. Can't get rid of Whitmore right now. Cause right now I don't think he's to blame right now. Cause if you look on it, it's not his fault per se, you know. He's not getting the players that he wants. A JFF are giving the player them. And I work with him have.
I understand what you're saying. If I may speak again,
Yeah, man, go ahead.
about yeah, and that it is a huge it is a huge decision to make, like to change the board, to change the management. It almost seems scary to do that because we want to be challenging at the biggest stage of them all, the World Cup, because that is where the spotlight is. That is where we see Jamaica at. But to reach there one day, we have to make these big decisions. It's just like with a business, you know. We want to get the success of a business overnight. That is everybody's goal. We want that, but we know if we wait longer, we can get better opportunities. You understand? Like we want Ivan Toney. Right, we want Ivan Toney to play for Jamaica right now so we can qualify for a World Cup. But we know him not put pen to paper or whatever. We want Michael Antonio, and I believe him just put pen to paper. We want Leon Bailey, and him just put pen to paper recently. But we want more players, so by the time we reach our World Cup, we will be that team that everybody afraid of in the Caribbean. Jamaica, just like how them afraid away for track and field, we want to be that team when we reach our World Cup. So I personally think we have to wait and build a better team and change the board and the coaching staff.
So you're saying we should not push for this World Cup? That's what they say.
In my honest opinion, I don't think. I mean, I'm not going to tell the players to don't try. Of course, I want them to try, but I'm just saying if we're going to continue to recruit British players or other players from abroad, it is better than to make that real strong push for the World Cup after Qatar, in my honest opinion. Because I believe if we go to a World Cup right now with this squad or the players that are coming in, we're really going. I think we're going to embarrass ourselves. That is just my honest opinion. I could be wrong. You guys could disagree, but that is what I think is going to happen. If you guys
I
think
mean
we
this
can,
squad.
if we get in a group,
This
I
I
mean
mean,
this squad.
not necessarily this squad that played tonight. You know, I'm talking about the like
Oh.
all the other guys that we expect to come in. I still believe that if we go with that squad, that full squad to our World Cup, I don't think we will come out of that group. Honestly speaking, I don't think we will come out of that group.
well,
And I don't
to,
want to be a space. I don't want to be a space holder in a World Cup. Sorry, you can continue.
no, but to actually get to a World Cup is a big deal, though, and we just have to call a spade here. Jamaica really, at this point, don't stand a chance in winning or competing at the World Cup. But as far as I'm
That
concerned,
is
this is
true.
the best squad. This is the best squad we have had in years. And for them not to qualify
Well,
for
that
a
is
World
true.
Cup would have been an underachievement. So my expectation is for them to at least make the semi-finals or the finals of Gold Cup and qualify for the World Cup in the top three for CONCACAF.
Yeah, man, it would be more
Well,
embarrassing not
if
to go to the World Cup than actually going to the World Cup
well,
and
that
getting
is true.
six.
So
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 we
I
if
do,
prefer
let
go
me
to
ask
the
you a
World
question.
Cup. We prefer
If
go
we
to the
don't,
World Cup and get six.
all right, no problem. That is fair enough. But if we don't qualify for this World Cup, would you still want Whitmore to be in charge of this Jamaica national team?
No, I
No.
wouldn't. I wouldn't. No.
No.
and it's not just Whitmore. You started out by saying that the federation management is in
Yeah,
disarray,
man.
and I can agree with you. And we see all the decisions that they're making and the things that are happening. and especially with this tour, which is the last set again before the Gold Cup, and you still can't get the right players to go for whatever reasons. Every other team where compete at Gold
Because
Cup or any other competition this summer have them core players available and playing. So clearly management need to pull up them stocks. We can agree on that.
that is true, because I was saying in the comment section earlier about how comes is now after we reach Japan, where we're playing Serbia and we play Japan under 23 side, we're hearing about these other players coming out and signing contract and so on. Why wasn't this taken care of before we went to Japan? We all of us, I mean, I'm pretty sure the CVM would have had more views if they heard Leon Bailey and Michael Antonio was playing tonight against Japan, or the previous morning when we were playing against Serbia. Why we never organized these things before? You understand? Because it just seemed very strange to me.
Yeah, well, if you're going to organize it before, you wouldn't get CVM involved. You'd get a station that is credible. CVM, don't cuss me in the comment section. I
Like
see
a sports
somebody
match.
saying that. Gunnar, you wanted to say something? Jason, big Jason Gunnar.
Well, no, I just did a laugh when you say them wouldn't go to see. No, I just did a laugh because when you say CVM, I just have to laugh.
Yeah, and it's based on them
No,
track record.
Yeah, it don't look good for them with them track record. But just to touch on what Wesley,
Yes, sir.
him say we don't want to get top and get a coach, but part of the reason why some of the players, part of the reason why some of them have no money to pay them, part of the reason why Tapper is the coach is because he's the only coach willing to accept what they're willing to pay.
And they do have the money.
Okay.
To get a bigger coach.
I mean, as much as drop the dagger in a Tapper, can't really fight out Tapper because him can only do what he can do. You get in life, there's a saying, you get what you pay for.
Yeah,
and we pay for Tapper, so that's what we get.
All right, so Jason.
That is true. That is true.
Jason, we're gonna give somebody else an opportunity.
Is that Danny G?
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah, respect to the linkage. I make some other people come say what they have to say.
Yeah, man, big up yourself.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on the show. Respect. Thank you guys for having me on the show.
Man, then big up on yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
Big up
yeah, man. Jerome, me not hear you.
No.
Evening. Good night.
Yeah, Jerome.
Poor performance to them, man. I mean, really disappointed. But at the same time, not surprised at all. And this is why I say I'm not surprised. It's something I will see over the years with Jamaica. It's something I will see over the years with them from a long time. From the days, look at the time when we beat Chile 2-1. Remember that game? Play against a prime Alexis Sanchez and we beat them.
Yeah, man.
And
Away.
then after that, we drop off back again. And it's something. And the same thing happen. We get a nice draw against Serbia. And then we play 6 different men, and and I think we can't blame Tapper. And this is why I'm saying we can't blame Tapper. We have to start from the top. Just like up at Arsenal, where they have issues. They can't.
Why on come on here calling Arsenal names?
No, man, you can't blame Tapper, man. You have to start from the top first, the board. You can't expect consistent performances if you can't put out a consistent team. Every single time if we play a team overseas are issues. Yeah. And we can never get the chance to put out our best team. Always have a set of players who can't make it because of contract issues, testing issues, all different kind of issues. And issues are gonna pop up, but every single time if we go overseas and we have an issue, the GFF have to get themselves organized, because in order for us to be consistent, we have to get a consistent team. We have to build chemistry. We have to start from somewhere and build a team around a set of players. We can't have every time we play a team, we have 11 different men on the field. We get couple days for train, and then we just go up on the team and expect to win game after game after game. The fact that we are winning these one-off games mean that there's talent in the team, but you can have all of this talent, and at the same time, if we now work on building chemistry and getting the opportunity to play together and build a system, then we can provide consistent performances. And we need consistent performances, because if we don't play consistent, not care much talented players we have, the reality is that we're not going to make the World Cup, because we need to consistently win games. We can't win a one-off game and then come and expect, say, we are going to make the World Cup. We have to get consistent, and it starts from the top.
Yeah, that's true. Sean, come in on this. What's your thoughts on this game?
You mute, Sean. You mute.
Thank you for having me on the show. I listen to you guys
big up.
all the time, you know, when I'm driving to work and I'm driving home. You know, I heard somebody say something just now that just got under my skin. I just had to like get on like right away.
Yeah, what that?
All right, so I mean, I don't even know where to start. So like I'm gonna get my 5-minute run. I'm gonna start at the top. I'm not gonna take up a lot of your time. I hear people. Hold on, there's an echo.
Go ahead.
Testing. Is there still an echo?
No, you're
right.
good.
So let's start from the top. I hear people say the JFF should go and they should change their board, blah blah blah. That's not gonna happen, because we cannot overthrow the JFF. You could complain from now until God come. There's nothing that we can do to overthrow the JFF board unless somebody decides that they are going to run for the presidency, and when they get there, they actually do something and make some fundamental changes. So stop complaining about JFF. All right? Well, no. Keep on complaining, because we need to turn up the fire. So keep on complaining, but just know, say, there's nothing that we can do regarding a change in the JFF board. Hopefully, they hear our complaints and hear our gripes and make some real changes.
But Sean, we can agree that we demand more accountability and
yes,
better management.
Yes. Absolutely. Our demands are valid. But JFF, the board, isn't going anywhere. And I think we're in the current situation that we are in right now because we have no structure. There is no format. There is no system from, primary school to high school, transition into the professional rank. So every 5 years, we have this thing where we search for international players. And look, I'm not saying that the international route cannot work, okay? Because it's my belief that with this squad that we currently have, if we get some key players, this team can not only make it to the World Cup, but this team can get out of the group stages in a World Cup. Easily get out the group stages. So that's why when I heard somebody say that the current set of players that we have, if we get to the World Cup, blah, 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 and I say blah, 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 because I don't remember exactly what was said. Are you serious? If you have Leon Bailey up front, Mikel Antonio up front, you have Roof up front, you have so many talented players up front.
Jamal Lowe, Casey Palmer.
Jamal Lowe. May not even name Casey Palmer, because with all due respect to Mr. Palmer, he would ride my bench. Because somebody has to be on the bench, but he's not making my team, right? With all the talented players that we have, this team can go to the World Cup and, in my opinion, humble opinion, easily make it from out the group stages based on the talent that we have. If we can just get a CDM, if we can just get one of those guys to commit, we just need a CDM. I think we have a weakness at right back, but if we can get two solid guys at CDM with all the pieces that we have up front, Jamaica has the best strike force in CONCACAF right now, bar none. You guys would have to show
Morrison,
some
you agree with
serious
him?
stats. Huh?
Morrison, you agree with him?
Yeah, but I agree with him. Forget the best stadium. The best stadium that me see in Jamaica. He used to play for Portmore. Can't remember his name. I think he was playing for Bridgeport. He was 17 when Portmore did beat Montego Bay boys. Montego Bay United in Montego Bay. He was the captain for Portmore. I think his name is Grandison or something like that.
Didn't he already get a run for Jamaica because that name rings a bell?
Yeah, he got a run with Simoes when Simoes did came back. You and Grandison, I think, and from
Yeah. That name does ring a bell. I do remember that.
Oh, I don't know why calling him back, but continue. But he would be a good CDM for Jamaica.
But yeah, so that's really the thing that I heard where I'm like, this team cannot make it to the World Cup, and if they make it, what? This team is full of so many talented players. So that is my first main point. This team, in my opinion, easily making a World Cup, easily get out of the group stages, and once you get out of the group stages, you never know what can happen. No.
So Sean, the last match where Damian was playing as a defensive mid, what do you think about his performance?
All right. So unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to see the whole game, but I did see the highlights that you guys. Did I even see his highlights? Yeah, I saw the highlights. Yes, I did see the highlights that of his individual player, but it's hard to assess a player based on just his clip. But from what I saw, he did exactly what I knew he could do, because I watch him a whole lot of times, and when he wins the ball on the back line, he makes some very slick passes that bypasses the midfield and go all the way up to the front line, which pisses me off because I'm like, boss man, stop cut out the midfield. But in him doing so, it shows me that the man have the ability to tackle and make the pass, which are
break up the passes.
Yes, which are two key elements for a CDM. So he did exactly what I knew he could do. So yes, I think that's the role that he should play in moving forward. But we need somebody else. We need somebody else. And so if I can go to my second point regarding Theodore Whitmore. No, I don't know who is a fan of Papa. I don't know who is not. But listen, based on how JFF and Nickel and Dime, everybody, which part will I get international coach from and pay him what?
The same amount where them a pay Topper. Exactly.
With which? Okay. Which international coach? So which international coach worth anything do you really think is gonna accept what Theodore Whitmore is receiving at this point in time? Because I can tell you, Theodore Whitmore is not receiving anything on the same level as an average MLS coach. And I haven't seen the numbers, but based on how JFF run them things, I am willing to make a very strong guess that Theodore Whitmore, well, I'm willing to put your neck on the block.
No.
Put Tiga to it.
All right,
Listen.
Sean, T got this.
Yes.
This is T got. Sean,
Yes.
all right. I'll put this to you and everybody out there. I want to tell you that Jamaica Reggae Boys have their team ready. Right now, what they're doing is tweaking the team.
Yes,
Make I
understand.
tell you
Agreed.
something. You see the team that went to the 2 Gold Cup final, that is Whitmore team.
Okay.
The team that went to the 2 Gold Cup final, that is Whitmore team. Shock.
Separate the boys from the men.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's going to be very competitive, but if some of these players that I see who just capped for Jamaica recently, if they get their passport and some of these players don't get a run and don't get a start, then yeah, I would be one of those persons who say, boy, Theodore Whitmore has to go, because and I am a Theodore Whitmore fan as a baller and as a coach. I am a Theodore Whitmore fan. I'm just gonna put that out there right now, because I see people I say top of this and top of that. The man had the best thing, not since sliced bread, but the best thing since Rene Simones. And if you think about all the coaches that came along and literally broke JFF's piggy bank, because that's one of the reasons now why they have so much financial problems. I mean, they overpaid some of those coaches. So when you look at what you are getting compared to how much you are paying for what you are receiving, I challenge anybody not just to say we need a coach and we need a new coach. Name the coach, and I'm sure it's public history. You can do some research to find out what that coach typically requests. So name a coach and name the potential salary that we would have to pay that coach, and compare that to what we are currently paying Theodore Whitmore. Listen, the man has made it to 2 Gold Cups. He is the best thing, in my opinion, that I see and I know of. I mean, I'm not no football guru. I don't know all the coaches out there. But when you look at where the JFF is financially, Theodore Whitmore right now is the best man for the job. And we can't run an experiment, even if we'll find somebody else in Jamaica who willing to accept where Theodore Whitmore get. We'll find somebody else. Boy, it's too late to run an experiment there.
So I agree with you, Sean, based on stats. So it's not just because you like Tapa, but based on stats, Tapa is up there as one of the best coach Jamaica has ever had. But Jay Morrison, come in on this. We've heard many times that once we get the best team or the best players, then the team will gel. But we're not getting no time for the players to play together, forget that chemistry, to beat teams who have been playing a lot together.
So this is the my intake of it. Leon Bailey and Damien has said it. The problem is not with the coach, it's with the JFF. Now, what me as a baller learn, for a coach to pick 11 and then him put the 11 out there which him have faith in, and then him expect to get this wrong. Just to say, Liverpool, when Liverpool went to the Champions League final, you know that Klopp did not believe the Liverpool team. Just like how Tapa believe, it's a similar thing me I try. Tapa believe in the Gold Cup team with the Taxi and the Blake and the Aswell Powell and all of them. That's why, as the gentleman before said, that Tapa has his team already. But with these players that are coming in, he just have to try to gel them with those players. Even though I'm not getting everybody what I want, I'm just have to gel with those players. Now, at the time and at this moment, we can't just get up because Tapa say, oh, Tapa is this and Tapa is that. At the end of the day, him have to work with what he get. So if he can't get in full squad for gel with at the time, whoever I'm getting, just have to gel with in these games. That's how I see it. Otherwise, that I think Tapa is doing a great job. not because I'm a Montegonian, but Tapa is doing a great job with the team. And me not see no other coach I come get, as somebody put one, 300K and take that. Me not see that possible. So I need people. Me not say I need people because people have them opinion. People need to just think about one and talk about, and at the end of the day, the man is doing his job better than everybody else that come here.
Yeah, it is. Sean, give me your final take on this JFF situation, whether it be on this match or what we need to do going forward.
All right, so I'm gonna be a bit controversial right now. See, the JFF needs to have a system, a youth development system, right? And that's not the controversial part. So plan A would be have a youth development system. I mean, the same system that Craig Butler has been saying that we should have for some time, etc., etc. Now, here is the controversial part. You see, like how England robbed us of our riches, at time we start take it back. So yeah, man, make them go and coach and develop all the players them want to coach and develop, and we just gonna take them back. I have no problem with Jamaica recruiting players from England who were born in England and honed their craft in England, right? And it can work. The thing that is preventing it from working is the JFF, which brings me back to your question. What I think about the JFF. We don't have all night here, right?
Yes.
So I mean,
If
so it can work. The system can work as far as recruiting these international players. It can work, but the JFF would have to have all their ducks in a row in order to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Just one thing. The JFF cannot approach. This is the thing I must say. England is taking all the not taking. Sorry if you use that. England are having players, as in we, migrate to England family wise and stuff, and develop our players because they are Jamaicans. But this is the thing. Most of these players that you see that are now in this Jamaica team is because they cannot play for England. Most of these players cannot play for England because they're not getting a call up, I don't think, from the youth level to the senior team. So
no, you do have a few that played at the youth level, but sorry to interject or cut you off, but yeah, you do have quite a few.
So this is what I'm saying. They're not going to JFF is no approach to approach these players. No approach at all to approach these players. That they are quality to come back. I'm not saying that the ones that we have now are not quality, but the quality players that we need. And say for instance, remember the Raheem Sterling saga when he was just coming out of Liverpool. If you remember, and he was supposed to come to play for Jamaica. You see what happened? JFF is not in no position financial wise and educated wise to approach these players that are quality. So it's like we take them on when them develop them and all that. But at the end of the day, still realize still the last call is on the players. Because I know that for instance, Mikel Antonio, he didn't want to play for Jamaica until he realized that he's not getting called for England. That's a big player that I'm going to use. Well, I have a Shamar Nicholson, which has been doing well. At the end of the day, he was a part of the Gold Cup team. So it just to me, it just really seems that most of these players are now, I'm not bashing them, I'm glad for them, but the quality players that we are looking for, not going to get them out of England basket that easy.
Sean, I want to thank you for passing through the Sports DTM virtual studio.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Bless.
Jay
I
Morrison,
will be here. I will be here listening to you guys, like I said, on my way to work and on my way home. So thank you for having me, guys, and bless up. All right. Have a good morning.
Thank you for the support as well. Jay Morrison, thank you also for passing through the DTM studio.
No,
Leighton, we see that you've been trying to get in for a while now, but your device not connecting. So unfortunately, we have to wrap. It's been a long, painful night for those who are in Jamaica and morning for those who are elsewhere. The match ended 4-0 in favor of Japan Olympics team. And Jamaica didn't even put up a fight. 1 or 2 shots on target the most, and couple touches inside the opponent's half late in the game. And that pretty much sums it up. One comment says we can't give anybody more than -7 in player review because it was that bad. But viewers, we want to thank you for staying up and suffering with us through this painful match. It was really a disaster. Ricky, anything you want to say before we?
I got my bed like Joe. If Joe's still there.
Joe can't sleep. You got anything you want to say before we wrap?
Yeah, I must say, first of all, special thanks to all of the fans that really stay up with us and enjoy the match. We did enjoy it. We did have our laugh, and I want to say much thanks. And let us not be disheartened, because the real test is going to come in the Gold Cup. So we're going to wait for the Gold Cup. This match doesn't count. You understand? This match doesn't count. It's like we're in a bar drinking and having fun. You understand? So this match didn't count.
For many, this match count because it really showed up a lot of things that Jamaica need to fix going into the World Cup.
That is true. That is why
man, they won't say it show up too.
Yeah, and it looked like some of the players
I agree. Not only Tull it show up, but it show up Ravel too, and other players.
Brother, the man them say if you leave Ravel alone. So just leave Ravel alone. No? Call another man name. Them say if you call Liam Moore name. Call Liam Moore.
Jesus Tull a my baller. It show up Tull. All right, it show up Tull.
Yeah, but the match and some of the players apparently tricked us in the Serbia match. But fans out there, viewers out there, this has been another episode of Sports a Joke. We want to thank you for your support. Thank you for tuning in to this watch along, and we'll try to do this some more. Thanks for the support. We can't say that enough. All 170 of you were on crying while we watch this painful match. We will wrap. You can go and check out other videos. If you're new to this channel, just go and click that subscribe button, and always share everything with your family, your friends, all your friends. Tell them to share with them. Friends, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to come and join the Sports DTM family. All right? Be blessed. Good night.
Good morning.
And good morning. And we hope the next match will be better. Peace out.
Big up.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
4 o'clock here.
Thanks.